Hi again. Welcome back to my channel if this is not your first time here, and thanks for stopping by. And this is just going to be a little video of my let's scoot this down just a smidge. There we go. Some of my October kind of fall Halloween style decks. So I've got quite a pile here to get through, and I will try to get through them relatively quickly without shortchanging anybody. And I want to lead off with the Goth Tarot by Winnie. She's a Spanish artist. Her real name is Cristina Fermandez. And this is a deck that was published by Adam McLean back in 2009. Back when he was doing these decks, he was doing a lot of indie decks and publishing them. And he did them with this very high gloss lamination. So I've got 22 of 100 copies. And it's a very gothy deck. Try to get some of the glare off. And I did actually correspond with her. We exchanged an email or two for some reason. And I asked her, because this is a majors only deck, and I was asking her if she was ever planning to do like a full 78 deck. Sorry, this cough will just not leave me today. I had the forethought to bring some tea with me. But anyway, she said no, she wasn't gonna. She had no plans at that time to do a full 78 card deck, do the minors for it. I guess she had other things going on, which is unfortunate because it's pretty extraordinary. Oh, sorry. That is Strength. The Hanged Man. Death. Temperance. Yeah, that's really glossy. So Adam, I don't believe, is doing any of these decks anymore. He published a lot, and I think he's kind of given it up now. And I thought he was like getting rid of his whole collection. He was selling them off. He was doing other things. And it's a very, very beautiful deck. So there's that. And this video had better work this time because my throat's about had it for today. Let's see, what else do I have? Oh, let's go with this next. The Gothic Tarot by Lila Wendell. And this is another majors only deck. I believe she self-published this. I have the 3rd edition. I don't know if it's even still available anymore. But it's all photography of like statuary and cemeteries and graveyards. But you could absolutely use something like this, like if you're reading at a Halloween party or something, it'd be great. You know, it's not too over the top. Although, I gotta say, pretty much any deck will work for Halloween because anybody who's not involved with tarot is still, excuse me, kind of weirded out by it. I had a woman I know years ago suggest to someone else to have me read tarot cards at her Halloween party. And this other woman was like, oh, isn't that like, you know, satanic or something? And She was just, so that never worked out. But there's still a lot of people out there that feel that way. Oh, I just realized these are all like out of order. Unusual moon card. Temperance. So yeah, you know, any deck you have will probably wig out some people at parties. Let's see what next. Oh, my Orphans, another Major Arcana deck, and this was a Kickstarter that I backed. It's from Yoshio Lorenzo, and I did do a full walkthrough of these when I first got them. So that was back in March if you want to see these in more depth. I'll just kind of whiz through it here. But it's so cute, and I'm still hoping he's going to do, you know, the minors to go with it, but even if not, excuse me, I'm still very glad I got this. I really love this deck. And that's very cute. Yeah, I think he is still selling these. You should be able to, I'll put the link, I'll put links for everything I can find down below in the description box. Hang on just a sec. Okay, next up is my Fallen Angel Oracle. Because I just love my demons. These are my boys. Now, I understand this deck is being reprinted. Here's the backs. And I'll just show you a few of the cards. I think the cards are going to be the same. Whoopsie. Trying to get away. I don't quite understand where some of the interpretations in the book, I don't know where he got those from or how he arrived at them. But these are all the 72 Decorabia, all the 72 demons in the Goetia. And I've also got the Goetia, hang on. Let's see if I can find this here. The one that Los Scarabellos got coming out in February next year. Goetia Tarot in Darkness. From the Fabio Lustrani, who did the Santa Muerte deck. So I'm anxiously awaiting my demons. Those my boys. Because if you read through like Waite's Book of Black Magic, or you know, anything that goes into detail about who the demons were and what they did and stuff, they're like the ones who taught all the sciences to humanity. You know, astronomy and herbs and geography and, you know, just math and science. I mean, so, yeah, kind of interesting. And then, so anyway, like I said, this is being reprinted. So if you're interested in that, it will be coming out, I think, next year. And then I have the All Hallows Tarot by Robyn, Tisch, Hollister. who also did the Minute Tarot. She's also known as Chronata. And it came with a couple of extra cute little things, like this little eraser head and a couple of little plastic bat rings, you know, like you'd give kids at Halloween. But in addition to coming in the tin, it came in this beautiful bag. Absolutely gorgeous. I apologize, these are not in any kind of order, so I'll just see who pops up here. Excuse me, I'm so sorry. I just can't seem to shake this cough today. Yep. Seven of cut discs. Yeah, seven of discs hanging out at the laundromat. Page of discs. I love this guy. Knight of Swords. Lovers. That's great. Magician. Nine of discs. Hierophant. And somewhere in here, I think this is the first deck I ever got that had the Happy Squirrel. So that's a fun little deck, very updated, modern take. And let's see, who's next? So I guess we can do some of my vampire decks. As soon as I figure out where to put everything. Gosh, too much stuff. So there's Nathalie Hertz Vampire Tarot. Which is really amazing. This is it. This would be a really creepy one to use at a party. It is very glossy. Those are the backs. Yeah. They're all trying to get away. Yeah. So that's that. I'm trying to keep this short. Like I said, this is take 3 of these videos I've been trying to do. And the last one did run a little long, so I'm trying to do a little less chatter this time. Get through these a little bit faster. Because most of these decks have been out there for a long time. You guys have probably all seen them, so. I didn't already show you this one. Gothic Tarot by Joseph Vargo. This is a bigger deck. And the cardstock's a little heavier than, oh shoot, what did I put that away for? It's just a tiny bit bigger, like, than the Nathalie Hertz Vampire Tarot. So, like, slight difference in the card size, if that's something. It's the wheel. I have an interesting back. Hermit. I do like this chariot. That's a good chariot. Lovers. High Priest. Emperor. Empress. High Priestess. Magician. Fool. It's kind of a weird sun card. Okay, maybe he's had enough. Everything's just falling everywhere. Fine, be that way. All right. Just put this out of the way. Hang on. Okay, on we go. This is actually not my favorite vampire deck because the art, I mean, it's nice. It's in the magnetic closure box and whatnot. With this nice little book. And the book actually has color pictures, large color pictures. But CGI art is not my favorite. Some of these are like so wooden looking. This one's not too bad. But these brides are like, ew. Here's the back. You have no titles on, like, okay, this is a prime example. I mean, she's just creepy. So, I mean, it's like a wax mannequin or something. I do like this hermit. Looks like Gary Oldman from the Dracula movie in the 90s. But some of these faces are just, yeah, like, ew. They look like, you know, waxworks. This is a really bad one. So, not my favorite vampire deck. Oops, it's upside down. Okay, that's upside. Oh, these are upside down. Sun. Like, oh, I mean, my God, it's just, yeah, enough. Consequently, I don't use that deck very much. Very disappointing, but oh well. I have others that make up for it, like the Robert and Place Vampire Tarot, which is amazing. Comes in this humongous box. Ooh, Jesus. And it's got this lovely book, which is very thick. And he goes into a great deal of information. There's tons of information in here about the tarot, about this deck in particular, about Bram Stoker and Dracula and the milieu of the time, the people in the theater that he was connected with, that were like the inspiration for the deck, or some of them that may have served as inspiration for Dracula, for Dracula and characters in Dracula. And he's incorporated a lot of them into this deck, which is really interesting. You got Renfield as the madman, or the fool, or no, the hanged man. And then he's got, he changed the suits to, where is that? So we've got cups become holy water, associated with the clergy class. Swords are knives, associated with nobles. And in some of the old tarot decks, swords were associated with military. So in this one, coins are garlic flowers, and it's associated with merchants. Staffs are stakes, and they're associated with peasants, or like the working class. You know, he's got lots of information here. It's just a really terrific book. Did I show you the backs? Oh, that's a great card. The Brides. Should be the Empress. Let's see, where's some of the others? Okay, like John Polidori, the Knight of Garlic Flowers. Van Helsing as the Hierophant. Magician. These are very glossy. As you can see, they have very squared corners. He's got Samuel Taylor Coleridge as the Knight of Knives. Lord Ruthven as the Knave of Garlic Flowers. I believe he was the vampire in Polidori's story, The Vampire. Death. Stake through the heart. Who else? We got Mina as the High Priestess. And we got Pixie as the Queen of Holy Water. Sir Henry Irving as the King of Holy Water. Ace of Knives. Oops. It's really very glossy. Who else? Ellen Terry, Queen of Knives. She was a very famous actress at the time, in the late 1800s. I believe he knew her. I think Pixie did as well. She was involved with the theater. Carmilla is the Knave of Holy Water. Charlotte Stoker as the Queen of Stakes. It's Bram's wife. So yeah, this is a great deck. Like I said, the book is so good. There's so much information in it. I don't know if it's still available or not. I'm thinking not. I'm thinking this is out of print, which is unfortunate. Maybe Place will reprint at some point. Who put this out? St. Martin's Press. So I don't know if that's even a possibility, if they hold the copyright or what. Let's see, what else? What do I got here? Oh, yes. My Bohemian Gothic. This is the 3rd edition. I've got all 3. I've got the 1st, 2nd, and this one. I just love this deck. I won't spend too much time on it because it's been out for a long time and probably everybody has seen it. Oops. What did I do there? Oops. Let's see what else. High Priestess. It's a great card. Four of Wands. And the Tower. Nine of Cups. This is my first Baba Studio deck. I still adore it. Where was the Emperor? No home's complete without a pile of skulls. Our Headless Knight of Pentacles. Queen of Swords is just gorgeous. Temperance. Okay, enough of that one. Everybody's seen it. Probably most people have it. Just love it. I think I just got 3 more. Let's see. What's this? Oh, I can tell by the feel already. The Darkness of Light. I did a full walkthrough of this not too long ago, so I won't drag this out too long, but I did post some pictures online one day of this. I pulled a few cards and posted them, and somebody commented how creepy this deck is. So this might be a nice option if you want something very atmospheric if you're reading at a party. Okay, how are we doing on time? Dragging on, sorry. At least the coughing has stopped. That's good. And then, let's see. My Tarot Vampyres by Ian Daniels, which also has just a phenomenal book. And I called this one when I first got it, The Tarot Vampyres of Melrose Place, because they are also beautiful. Well, okay, you know, except maybe not the demons, but... And this is another one that has a phenomenal book with it. It is just packed full of information. Really, really in depth. Oh, it's absolutely one of my favorite cards. What else? Oh, the Star. I love this. The High Priestess with her floating book. So, great atmospheric deck for the season. Oh yeah, I think that's it, and I think that worked this time. So, oh, one more. I finally got the Halloween Tarot. I've been wanting this for years, and I don't know why I didn't get it sooner. Let me get this one out of the way before the cards go flying everywhere. So I'm sure everybody knows this deck. It's well loved, been out for a long time, but it's so cute and it's so clever. So, yeah. These are the backs. So there we go. Those are the top atmospheric, fall, creepy, Halloween-y kind of decks that I have. It's a lot. It's a lot of decks. So anyway, if you stuck with me this far, thank you so much. I appreciate it. I hope you enjoyed it. And hopefully it won't be quite so long till I post something again. And if you like, please hit that like button, and you can subscribe by hitting the little SJ down there in the corner. And I hope you will come back and visit again. And please leave me a comment, and I will talk to you soon. Blessed be.